I'm recording, no problem. I'm recording. So we clear the up thrust, buying climax, and pseudo up thrust. And here the down thrust and selling climax and pseudo down thrust. We clear these signals. Okay. Now invest. Okay, please mute the mics. Okay, brothers, mute the mics. Okay, here. Okay, this we will start from after the two signals. No demand bar, no supply bar. Okay, now we will study the no demand bar and no supply bar. Okay, no demand bar and no supply bar. In the name, you can understand that there is no demand. It means there is a candle with volume which shows there is no demand. And in this case, there is a candle which shows the volume, and we can understand that there is no supply from the sellers. So how supply and demand working in the chart, in the market, Forex market? I gave you some examples about supply and demand yesterday and day before yesterday, that if demand increased or greater than supply, then we will find the uptrend. If the supply is greater than the demand, we find the downtrend. If the supply is equal to the demand, or demand is equal to the supply, we will find the sideways. There is one candle, the small candle. It can be the spinning top or spinning bottom. It can be any bullish candle or bearish candle which have the upper or lower wick, this type of candle. For the bulls, this type of candle you will find this type of candle, or this type of candle, or this type of candle. But the wick from the both side, the both wick shows that rejection from the upper side and rejection from the lower side also, from the both buyers and sellers. Same for this.
Sir, please, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me. Please,
yeah.
Please record.
The session is recorded.
Record. Please
okay.
Record.
It's recording.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
it's recording.
Thank you.
This type of candle you will find. It's look like a, if this type of candle you find, it's look like a down thrust or up thrust. Okay. So these are the weak candles, and the volume will be low from the previous two candles. The volume must be low from the previous two candles. It shows there is no demand, no supply. Okay. When you understand the concept of the pseudo, it's fall on it, but there is no demand, no supply. The candle, this type of candle you will find in the chart. I'm going to show you these candles, no supply and no demand. In the trend, you will find the candle, this type of candle.
Teacher.
Yes, brother.
Someone says he or she cannot join. Sayed.
Sayed want to join?
Says from the Telegram says cannot join.
Okay, okay. What's the problem? Okay, Adil, chat with him and give him the same ID I'm sharing with you. Chat with him and solve the issue. Okay. Say him just to restart the internet. Okay, maybe there is an internet problem with him. Okay. So brother, we will find in the uptrend this type of candle. The candle must be, the volume must be low from the previous two candles. If the volume is low from the previous two candles, it shows that there is no supply from the sellers. The sellers are getting weak, but buyers are strong. That is a signal that market will continue the trend, continue the impulsive wave. In this candle, look at, the volume is low from the previous two candles. It suggests that this trend will go longer. Okay. So this type of candle you will find the weak candles with the rejection from the buyer side, it's necessary. How much rejection from the upper side, it's not a problem, but the buyer's rejection, it's must, you will find, and the volume must be low from the previous two bars. That is a no supply bar. So no supply bar again and again will appear in the impulsive wave again and again. But you must understand the trend momentum. The bias must be strong. The previous bias candle you find must be strong. There is no any other signal from the up thrust or any other climax and buying climax and signal. These type of signal you must don't find, and then if you find this type of signal, then it will work. But if there is a signal, if there is an exhaustion candle, if there is a resistance line, a strong resistance line, and then if this type of signal appear, sometime it will not work. But most of the time it's work. It's not a big signal that you can trade for the 5 to 10 minutes. No. If you get a 1 or 2 candles, you can trade. Okay. So in this trend, the trend is going down. Here we found this green candle. The green candle suggests that the volume is low from previous two bars. That is what? There is no demand. Still there is no demand. Again here we found this type of candle and the volume is decreasing from the previous two bars. The volume is decreasing. Still the market is going down. So you can take 1 minute, 2 minute trade, not 3 minute or 5 minute. If you find the start, yes, brother.
Sir, let me, in this candle, I don't see an upper wick.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Well, does that mean it is a no demand candle? Does it qualify?
Yes, it's in this sense, it's not qualifying because we are in the downtrend, a strong downtrend.
Yes.
That's why I think that the volume is low from the previous two bars. It can continue more down because there is no support level I found in the past. Okay. So sometimes this type of candle you find, this type of candle rejection from the upper side, it's suggesting that market can goes down because volume is decreasing from previous two candle.
Okay.
This candle suggesting that volume is decreasing from the previous one candle, not two candle, but one candle. It's going down. This candlestick suggesting that the demand is equal. Demand and supply is equal. Then we follow the trend because this candle and this candle volume is near to equal. It's suggesting that the demand and supply is equal. It's not a strong candle, but we can follow this candle. It can continue the trend. Now we are in this downtrend. Look at this candle, this spinning type of candle. The volume is decreasing from previous two candles, previous two bars. So it's continuing. Now in this candle, we found the both wick, but volume is increasing and it continues the trend. In this candle now, the volume is decreasing from the previous two bars. That is a signal that market will continue more down now from here, because there is no demand now. Demand is enough here. Okay, when the warehouse will empty, then what we will do? If the someone is selling 50 items on the warehouse, they're selling. Here I found the warehouse is empty now. No demand, no supply. When supply ends, what will we do? Again demand start. Again this warehouse will purchase from here. When purchase so much, again it will supply. So that is a process of buying and selling in the market. You can understand when supply ends, it gives a signal that supply ends now here. The volume decreasing. The volume decreasing is what? It means supply is decreasing. The volume increasing is what? It means demand or supply is increasing. In this case, we found this type of candle. The volume is decreasing from the previous two bars. So what? It means the supply is decreasing, but demand is not increasing. When demand is not increasing, then again supply will start from here on the resistance. Again supply starts. So just understand supply and demand. Market, all the market is working on the supply and demand. In this bar, look at, it looks like a bullish candle, but the demand shows that the demand is decreasing. There is no demand now. On the round number, when candlestick reach, you see the trend is going down. In this case, we can imagine that the demand is decreasing from the previous two bars, but there is no support or resistance level. There's a resistance level is above. There is a resistance level. On the resistance level, we found the dummy candle. Then the next candlestick goes down. But now this candlestick suggesting that we don't have a supply to continue the trend down. And we found a wick from the bottom. What it shows? It shows still there is a demand on this area as compared to the supply. The supply is not enough, but demand is still there, and it will continue. So slowly demand is increasing. Now again demand is decreasing. When demand is decreasing, you will find the signal on the resistance line, market is going down. So if we understand the market with the demand and supply, it will give us so many signals in each and every trend. Look at these candles. When the trend is going in up direction, here we found this type of candle, the weak candle. The weak candle, what suggesting? It means there is no power with the buyers. When there is no power with the buyers, it means there is no demand. And no demand, the signal always appearing in the volume bars. It shows there is no demand here. When the candlestick reaches on the resistance level, it will decrease. So you wait for the resistance level. On the resistance level, you will find the reversal. Okay. So what is this candle? There is no wick here. If this candle you find, that candle is a stop volume candle. That is what? That is the stop volume candle. If there is no wick from the above side and there is only rejection from the buyers, it's what? It's a stopping candle, a stopping volume candle. After a stopping volume candle, when candlestick reach on the support, you will find the green candles. These type of candles you will find in the chart also. I will come to that candle, will give you idea about that candle. Okay. So on this candle, look at, it shows that demand supply is decreasing from the previous 3 to 4 candle, 5, 6 candles. You will find the buyers entered, but on this candle you find the supply demand is decreasing from the previous 2 candles. Again, market change the direction. Again, here we found the supply is decreasing from previous 2 candle. We found the buyers, but these buyers close on the resistance level. Maybe there is a resistance. Again, sellers start. So now you can understand the no supply and no demand concept. Is there any query about the no supply and no demand? On this candle, locate what suggested candle? The volume is decreasing from the previous 2 bars, and you find there is a supply now. So that is the supply. That was a demand. Demand decreased from the previous 2 bars. Supply increased. But as compared to these 2 candles, when on this candle there is no demand and there is a huge candle, huge spread, wide spread, why the demand? This volume is slow down. Again, buyer will start. But on this candle, if the volume is decreasing from the previous 2 candles, what is there? Why the volume is not increasing? It means there is no demand. If there is no demand and candlestick close on the round number on the resistance, it will continue more. So now we can read the chart with this no supply, no demand, down thrust candle, up thrust candle, pseudo down thrust candle, pseudo up thrust candle, buying climax start, and selling climax start, selling climax end. If these all the signals we combine in the chart, again and again we will find the signals. So when before there was very weak signals or very some signals you found on the chart, but after no demand and no supply, now again and again you will find the signals. Slowly all the concept I will give you about the VSA, that how we can understand all the signals. That candle what shows? That candle shows that the spread is big, but the volume is decreasing from the previous 2 candles. It means it will not go up. It will goes down. So it will goes down. So these type of signals on the 1 minute, on the 2 minute, on the 3 minute you can apply. On these candles, look at that is a candle. The volume is decreasing from previous 2 bars. So what is that? It means no supply, no demand, and supply start from here. The no supply bar and no demand bar are very interesting signals. Practice on it. It's very important. Again and again, you will find the 1 minute immediate results signals you will find with the no demand and no supply bar. Okay, on these 2 candles, when you find in the chart 2 candles, the volume is decreasing from the 2 candles, the previous 2 candles, you find the buyers. So sometime how we will find the accurate signal? Now how we filter the no supply and no demand bar? Look at. Do you say there is a support level here and the no supply is closed on the support? So on the support, which candle starts? The buyers start. And if we see there is no here on this candle, it shows that the support is here. Here. There is a gap between the support because we found this support level. Before there is a resistance, now acting as a support. So there is a gap, it will continue to go. Again, it's going down. So on this support, it stops and market starts again. So no supply, no demand bar signal. There are some pictures I'm going to show you. So sometimes you will find this type of candle. single candle. So if I say, when you trade the engulfing candle, when you trade the morning star, when you trade the Pearson line pattern, after Pearson line pattern, you find the retracement candle. So if that retracement candle volume is low from the previous 2 bars, it confirms you that this pattern will work so much. So now on the chart, we find this type of signal. Any pattern we find, after retracement we will find, and then we analyze that it's working or not working. So if there is a signal that is a pattern, Harami pattern, okay, on this pattern we found the retracement and the supply is decreased from previous 2 candles, you see the trend is going in up direction. So this type of signals you can use with the price action pattern also. Just I found the any other retracement, I can show you that how it's working. I don't know why market is behaving like that. Very bad market. Yes, this type of signal you will find. You can consider this type of, there is a morning star and you found the retracement candle and the supply is below from previous 2 candles. That is a sign that market will continue more up. There is no supply. And in the strong trend, a strong uptrend and a strong downtrend, again and again you will find the no supply, no demand bar. That time it's working very well. So this candle, there is a pattern. The which pattern? That is a dark cloud cover pattern. Look at the volume. Volume is decreasing from previous 2 candles. It means there is a false pattern. That is a pullback area. Pullback. It will continue more up. Now you can filter the price action pattern also with the volume. If the pattern appear in the chart and the volume not increasing, that sign that market will continue more. There is a morning star pattern, volume increasing with the morning star pattern, it's going in up direction. So you can filter the patterns with the volume analysis. Okay, so here we found this type of pattern, volume increasing, we can trade on these candles, but here these candles suggest that volume is decreasing from previous 2 candles. There is no supply. It means this pattern will not go down so much. So from here again the another pattern will appear and the market will go in the up direction. So now you can read the market. If there is a pattern, if there is no supply, then it will not go down. It will continue more up. If there is a candle, the volume is decreasing from previous 2 candles, it will go up. Okay. Any question about these patterns? Today we understand the 6th concept of the volume analysis. If there is any question, ask me. Then we finish the session.
Can the same apply on 5 minutes?
Yes, if the trend is strong, you can apply for the 5 minutes. If the trend is sideways or the trend is a healthy trend, not a strong trend, then you can trade 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Okay,
so
thank you.
There are so many traders, they are giving you a strategy that if you find in the uptrend one red candle, and after red candle, if you find the green candle, the next candlestick will goes up. There are so many YouTubers, they are giving you signal, this type of signal, but they don't know the inside concept of this pattern, why this pattern is appearing. So when they give you that strategy, but they are unable to give you the filter about the strategy. then sometime it's working, sometime not working. Then how we can filter the signal? They will give you the idea that you can apply the moving average. If the price is above the moving average and there is no gap between the moving average, then you can place a trade. If this type of signal you find in the chart, you will wait for the hours. Then you will find this type of signals. But with the volume analysis, if you find that in the uptrend, the red candle, if the red candle volume is low from the previous two candles, then you can continue. It will goes up. Don't wait for this candle. Also, you can trade on this candle. Also, you can trade on this candle. So that is the power of VSA, that with the VSA knowledge, you can understand that that is a no supply. The supply is very weak here. So demand is greater than the supply. So demand will continue the market. Okay, brothers, practice on it. And if there is,
Hello?
yes, brother.
Yeah, is there any way we can get an average line that will be at the volume side so that we can easily identify ultra high volume candle?
So in the IQ option, you cannot add the moving average on the volume. But on the MT4, if you want to use the MT4, on the MT4 there is a volume indicator, better volume 1.4 or better volume 1.6. On that, there is a moving average 100 EMA or 100 SMA. They use, if the volume is increased from the moving average, they can consider that the volume is above the average. But there is no need. You can understand. You don't go with the MT4. I made all the things easy. So now, if there is an average volume you want to find, just draw the line. If all the candles are reaching on this line, above the candles are above the average volume. You don't need to moving average. Yes, you can use the moving average in the chart for the trend direction. You can use the 50 and 21 moving average. The 50 moving average will give you the idea about the trend, which trend is going on. So if the candles are above the 50 moving average, uptrend. And 21 moving average or 20 moving average will give you the idea about the pullback area. From here, the pullback can be appear. Look at on the 20 moving average, do you find the pullback? On the 20 moving average, do you find the pullback? So this type of moving average you can use for the trend direction. And here, when the moving average 20 is below the 50, it shows that now the downtrend starts. And candles are below, moving averages are above. So on the 20 moving average, always you will find the rejections, pullbacks.
Okay.
Yes, brother, you can use this in the Forex market also. Okay, but look at here only I'm suggesting for the 2 minute, 5 minute or the 1 minute time frame. Okay, for the expiry also. But if you use the Forex market, always use the 5 minute candles. And when you find the signals, you must place a trade for the 15 to 25 minutes. Okay, then it will work for the Forex market. Okay. So there is a one concept more, little bit I'm going to show you, and then tomorrow I will talk on the it's a Forex concept. We don't need for this concept, but we just understand that how the trend so much going longer. How the trend, we understand that how much trend it will go longer. So that is a data from the Forex market we all know. Okay, on the same data we found on the MT4 chart. And we are trading on these candles which are appearing in the MT4 chart. So what is smart money? So if we trader investing money in the Forex market, so we are not a smart trader, our money is not a smart money. So we just apply all the concepts and taking the entries for taking the small profits. All our strategies are based on the small profits. We cannot go for the long profits. Only 10 to 20 pips or 30 pips or 40 pips when we achieve, we close the entry. But sometimes the smart money is used in the Forex market. The smart traders are those big institutions, market makers, and millionaire traders are big companies. Are there is some more other banks which are using which are trading in the Forex market. Mutual funds like these type of companies are investing in the Forex market. When they invest, you will see the volume ultra high will increase, because when they purchase the quantity, how they hide the quantity? They cannot hide the quantity. The quantity of the purchasing will appear on the volume. If volume is so much increasing, it means that big institutions, big players come in the market and they buy something. If they buy something, it means that this trend will go longer for the 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, because they invest $1 million on the points, and they have a system. I give you one idea. I will give you one truth about those big players. They have a system. They can watch all the stop losses of the common traders. That where are the stop losses they place in the market. What they do, they have so much money, and if the trend is here, they have a system. They can watch that all the stop losses of the small traders are there. What they will do, they just use the smart money and drop the market till this area. All the stop losses will be hitted, all the common traders out from the market, and again they use the smart money to make the uptrend. So these type of big players use the smart money. They have a smart systems. They can watch the stop losses of the common traders, because market makers have so much big systems they can watch in the Forex market. So when you trade in the Forex market, you must aware about the entry points and exit points, and also stop losses and taking profit areas. Okay, so sometimes you will find the moves, little moves hit all the stop losses, and again market goes up. So this type of moves you will find in the market. But how you understand when it will be appear, when it will happen in the market? When you find there is so much volume, increased and increased on this accumulation area, that is a sign that big players enter the market. Now they will hit all the profits. They will hit all the common traders. So on the accumulation or on the redistribution, on the distribution areas, you will find if there is so much big volume, it means the big players enter the market. Now you away from the market, they will eat you. Okay, so that is a little bit about the Forex market. I'm not trading in the Forex market, but I know about all the concept about the Forex market. Okay, so I'm going to finish this session and complete the assignments which I give you today. Topics: search in the market, search on the chart. If you find the all the setups, highlight the setups and show me that I can understand you know about the setups, and I will see your all the assignments. If there is any correction, I will correct it. Okay, brothers. So I'm going to finish this session now, and tomorrow on the same time we will again start. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brothers.
Bye.